Hello, my name is Julian and welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport. So in the last video of Gran Turismo we completed race 1 and 2 of Baby Steps Cup, the Sunday Cup, and somehow I managed to mess up only getting second place on the Northern Isle Speedway. A couple of seconds behind a Civic, as you see there, the white car. But came first in the Suzuka East Course, and now we're going to move on to Dragon Tail, which is a nice, simple-ish map. For some reason these are in green. Oh, tuning required. Oh right, so if we tuned them to be worse, we could then use them. But I'm just going to stick with the Genesis Coupe. It seemed to do us quite well, especially at the Suzuka circuit. And maybe we'll do even better in this one, in terms of, you know, not falling off the track and keeping our tyres good wear. But then again, I believe in the, not in the Beginners Leagues Cups, not in the intermediate one, but the one after that, tyre management and also fuel management will have to come play. As you see there, fuel consumption and tyre wear is 0. So, let's just begin. We're playing against similar-ish cars as we did on the previous two ones. Now, we are on Dragon Tail. And as I was saying, this track is quite nice. It's got a nice long straight, although it does have a corner coming up, of course. And the straight isn't as long as the previous one on the Suzuka straight. I think... Oh, there goes the current. Just I didn't knock that off. We get past these guys, yeah, easily. Eat my dust in my Hyundai Coupe. Ooh, brake a bit. Don't need to brake too much. Seems the tyres are a lot better on this map. I keep calling it a map, it is definitely a track, but either way. On the previous video, you may have noticed, and well, I was saying that the tyres just seemed a bit weird. Of course, I am using a... Wait, the AI is a bit fishy there. They don't normally shunt each other unless it's trying to replicate new drivers to Gran Turismo. And in that case, it's doing quite well. But this game, of course, you can play with a controller, as I am, which is what every PlayStation 4 owner will have, or you can play it with a wheel, and the wheel, of course, is quite an expensive peripheral, so not many people will be doing it, neither will I, because it is only used for racing games, and that's about it. It's not really worth it, whereas a controller is how I've played it always. Actually, no, I think I might play Gran Turismo 3 with a wheel, but I think I just prefer the controller. It's less bulky, feels good in the hands. I mean, some people prefer Xbox controllers, but I've always been a PlayStation guy, so there you go. But that's not me saying Xbox is worse than PlayStation. It's up to you, really, if you want to buy one or the other, or play on both, or... Oh, I could have overtaken him then. Actually, it's fine. We're only on lap 1. But yeah, I mean, Xboxes, PlayStations, Nintendo Switches. I like games in general. I don't really mind what you play them on. And there are some good Xbox games. When I say Xbox games, exclusive. But then again, gaming should be fun first and foremost. And if you're going to play on... Wow, instantly overtook me. I really need to take that brake off. It might be screwing me over. Yeah, he's in a Subaru, isn't he? WRX. Yeah, but the gaming industry as a whole, you know, needs some improvement. This whole microtransaction business is quite the dilemma. I don't know why I'm talking about microtransactions in a Gran Turismo video. You're probably here for the racing, if you are here. But that's one thing, Gran Turismo, bring it back to what the title of the video is. That's one thing Gran Turismo has never done in terms of like the modern day loot box, microtransaction. I think they've offered DLC where you can buy cars, and that may offer a pay to win advantage in the multiplayer, but I don't think it is a huge problem, because it is also about skill as well as how powerful a car you got. I mean, you can have a Corvette, you know, one of those Stingray Corvettes, and just go at 1,000,000 miles an hour in a straight line, but their handling in the corners is really pretty poor in my experience. So that's been the same throughout all of the games, and it might have some element of truth in real life. I'm sure they can turn a corner a Corvette, but I'm never probably going to drive one because they are sports cars, and you know, you need all that cash money to afford any of the cars in this game, especially the big tier ones. But 2 seconds round this corner and we should, yeah, we got this, unless that guy suddenly has a jet engine and is about to smoke us across the finish. But that is another gold cup for us in the Coupe. Sunday Cup race 3 completed. Lovely. A clean race bonus and a car handicap bonus. That's a 70% bonus on prize money and experience. And we got a lot of mileage points and distance. Of course, 11 more miles to go, and we have a new car for free. That's a really nice feature about this game. It does promote you getting another new car. What's the driving? Oh right, we just traction control and stuff. Use engine power to prevent tyres from spinning, blah blah blah. Cool. Let's move on to the next race, and then we'll probably do the final race, which is the Nuremberg Ring. It's only 2 laps, and we might try and get that to a gold one in the next video. But now we're going to be on Alsace-Lorraine, I believe that is, or in the Alsace-Lorraine region in France. 2 laps, back with the Genesis. And not Genesis, the band. Although I do quite like it. Talking about a load of bollocks, but there we go. I don't think it really changes too many of the vehicles. Roadster S, Grim, which are a lot of Japanese cars, but that's fine. A lot of these hatchbacks are Japanese. But Alsace Village 2, which is a reverse of... I think it's a reverse of the original track. It looks like it. This is a nice one, a lot more technical than the previous one. But we are playing in lower spec machines, so it should be all good. We're also playing it at dusk or early morning, one of the two. Yeah, a lot of slow corners here, but that's fine. Power past this fella here in his Grim. 86 Grim. I mean, they probably stand in those loads, but break that. One. Oh, that's fine. Could have been a bit more tidy. Ah, get out the way. Get out the way. I like that colour scheme on that car. Not sure. Let me see what it can, but I don't really want to. I think that might have been the... What's it called? The Clio again. I keep thinking it's a Mito. That's the other car. Kind of looks somewhat similar from the back. Get out the way, Audi TT look-alike. Not an Audi TT, but similar glass design to the windows. Quite nice cars, the Audi. This is a long track as well. We're only halfway round, a minute 27 on the clock. But so far so good. A little bit of a tight corner. Brake, sleep. Don't hammer the accelerator because you'll just come off the track immediately. But yeah, pretty happy this is now in the game, of course. The leagues mode, lots of leagues to do. There's 5 in the beginner league, I think there's another 5 in the next, and there's probably at least 5 in the next one after that and the one after that, which is 20 leagues in total. And then there should be 5 races in each, unless they differ depending on what type of event it is. I think well, I have a feeling what are they called? The endurance ones will have something like the Nuremberg Ring or Nordschleife, it's called, which is the entire track, which is a huge 15-minute circuit. That might take a long time and might not be good video. I mean, most of these races are done in at least 8 minutes, so I'm not going to be here all day and you're not going to be here watching all day. If I was to do a endurance race, those endurance races in Gran Turismo 5 I remember were very, very... me and my friend, we tried to beat them separately, and I just quit halfway, because when they say endurance, they do literally it is a huge time sink. Oh, I'm trying to push this guy off the road. God, he's good. Good undercut. Yeah. Nice. No, but the endurance races, they used to take a long, long time. I think one time he tried to get to like lap 60 of 85 and then he just stopped. Because he had to do it over a number of days. Maybe that's the plan, you just have to leave your console on for that long. You can. In fact, it might not have been GT5, it might have been GT2 or 3. One of the older games. But, yeah, endurance ones aren't the best. It's all about just having a good time. Not, gluing your eyes to a screen. Oh, he's back again. Go away. Took the inside lane. I really need to smoke this guy on on either a corner or, secondly, preferably a straight. Then again, I'm not sure if he has better power than I do. I think he might. It's really annoying because I was in first for most. Keep him behind me at all times. Keep him blocked. The AI can be manipulated. That's his lights right behind me. Got one corner left. Right, he's trying his best, this AI. He's trying for it. Come on. Keep him behind at all times. Yep, manipulate the camera. There we go. He was only 0.1 second behind me. There we go. Managed to get that one in the bag. He definitely has a more powerful car. The 4C launch edition. Yeah, we didn't get a clean race that time. Fair enough. We did block a lot of people. So, there we go. Alsace is done. And also, I've immediately forgotten the previous track name. I think it was Dragon Tail. But, yep, we got 3 golds and a silver, and then next time we will do the Nuremberg circuit, which is not the full circuit, especially for a Sunday Cup. That is a 3.2 mile circuit, and then we might do the Northern Isle Speedway and try and do better in the same car. I'm sure it's possible to win. It's just the cornering I could have done a lot better. But thank you for watching, and as always, I'm Jurgen, and I'll see you, chaps and chapettes, in the next one.